October brings a lineup of horror films perfect for spooky season, from streaming to theaters. Whether you love chills, thrills, or gore, there's something for everyone. In this video, we're counting down 10 new horror releases in October. For more film and show recommendations, check out the description below. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Daddy's Head. At number 11, we've got Daddy's Head, a slow-burn psychological horror from director Benjamin Barfoot. It's set to premiere on Shudder on October 11th. The film follows Isaac, a young boy played by Rupert Turnbull, who's dealing with the recent loss of his father. Now living with his stepmother Laura, portrayed by Julia Brown, things take a dark turn after the funeral. Isaac and Laura come face to face with a creature that eerily resembles his late father.
Don't be scared.
This unsettling encounter blurs the lines between reality and the supernatural, with a mix of folk horror and psychological tension that builds a truly chilling atmosphere. Salem's Lot.
Things have gone bad in the lot now.
Number 10, Salem's Lot, one of the most highly anticipated horror films this Halloween, premiered on HBO Max on October 3rd. Based on one of Stephen King's most iconic novels, the film follows Ben Mears, a writer who heads back to his childhood town, Jerusalem's Lot, looking for inspiration. But instead of ideas for a book, he finds something far more sinister, a vampire terrorizing the town.
This is not a disease you can catch. Let me in.
As the vampire starts turning the locals into the undead, Ben teams up with a few brave souls to take the fight to the monster and save what's left of their town. While the movie does a decent job, it feels rushed, making you wonder if a miniseries could have done better justice to King's work. Azrael. Coming in at number 9, Azrael is one of the most anticipated films of 2024. It's set to premiere exclusively on Shudder on October 25th. The film takes place in a post-rapture world where no one speaks, following the story of a young woman named Azrael, who's about to be sacrificed by a cult. As she fights to escape, the film pulls you into her brutal struggle for survival, with plenty of violent confrontations and eerie creatures lurking in the forest. The plot is pretty minimal, but it's the intense action and graphic gore that really stand out. Samara Weaving, who you might recognize from Ready or Not, gives a powerful performance as Azrael, fighting to stay alive in a grim, desolate world. Directed by E.L. Katz, the movie also features Nathan Stewart Jarrett and Vic Carmen Sonne. Azrael explores themes of survival, silence, and religious cults, with clear nods to films like A Quiet Place and Midsommar. Smile 2.
Have to end it! No matter what! You're not in control! I am!
Next on our list is Smile 2, which has been creating buzz since its announcement. It will be released on October 18th, exclusively in theaters, and later on Paramount+. This time, Naomi Scott stars as Sky Riley, a pop star who's in a fight for her life, facing off against a deadly curse. If you remember the first film, which pulled in $217 million, it's all about a supernatural force that drives people to madness and suicide, all while smiling, passing the curse to anyone who witnesses it.
Stop smiling at me!
From what the trailer shows, this sequel promises even more scares and suspense. So horror fans, this one's worth the watch. And if you haven't seen the 2022 movie Smile yet, I highly recommend giving it a shot. It's one of my favorite horror films from that year. Don't move. Produced by Sam Raimi, Don't Move is a gripping horror thriller, premiering on Netflix October 25th. Starring Kelsey Asbill of Yellowstone fame, the film follows a young woman injected with a time-delayed paralyzing agent by a serial killer. As her body slowly loses function, she's forced to fight for survival in the wilderness. With just 20 minutes before full paralysis sets in, every second is crucial. Tension mounts as the ticking of a smartwatch and the eerie silence build dread while the drug takes hold. Directed by Adam Schindler and Brian Netto, Don't Move promises to deliver edge-of-your-seat suspense this Halloween season. Caddo Lake.
This is my sister's. Tell me where you got this.
Number 6, Caddo Lake is a horror mystery thriller set to release on October 10th on HBO Max. Produced by M. Night Shyamalan, the film tells the story of an 8-year-old girl who mysteriously disappears at Caddo Lake. Her disappearance connects to a series of past deaths and vanishings, uncovering dark secrets that forever change her family's history. The film is directed by Celine Held and Logan George, and the cast includes Dylan O'Brien, Eliza Scanlon, Lauren Ambrose, and others.
In that part of the lake.
Wolves don't live around here, so how could they be that far out in the water? What if the seizures are hereditary?
Shyamalan praised the filmmakers, saying they are talented storytellers who have made a film that will connect with audiences. If you enjoy thrilling and mysterious stories, this film might be perfect for you. Maxine.
You're a fucking movie star.
Number 5, Maxine, the highly anticipated sequel to Ty West's X trilogy, is finally making its streaming debut on Max on October 18th. This time, we're thrown back into the world of Maxine Minx, played by Mia Goth, as she returns with all the gritty determination we love. Set in the heart of 1985 Los Angeles, the movie pays tribute to the steamy, tension-filled thrillers of the 80s, with a story packed full of twists and nods to classic film history. After narrowly escaping the horrors of the first film, Maxine is still chasing her Hollywood dreams. She lands a big break in a horror movie called The Puritan 2, but her past isn't ready to let her go.
You're scared. What are you hiding, Maxine?
A shadowy killer begins hunting down Hollywood starlets, and as the body count rises, Maxine finds herself fighting not just for stardom, but for her life. With a perfect blend of horror, mystery, and sharp performances, Maxine promises to keep you guessing right until the end. If you're into suspense and killer thrills, this is one you won't want to miss. VHS Beyond. Number 4, VHS Beyond, is the latest chapter in the VHS horror anthology series, and it's shaking things up with a sci-fi twist on the classic found footage style. It made its streaming debut on Shudder on October 3rd. This 7th installment brings us 5 interconnected stories that dive deep into UFO themes. The anthology kicks off with a wraparound segment featuring interviews with both UFO enthusiasts and skeptics, setting the eerie tone for the tales that follow. The first 3 segments, Stork, Dreamgirl, and Live and Let Dive, are packed with frenetic, gory action that keeps you on the edge of your seat. But as we move into the final 2 segments, things take a different turn. Fur Babies leans into comedy, while Stowaway offers a more thoughtful take on alien encounters. Whether you're a horror fan or just curious about the unexplained, VHS Beyond delivers a wild ride that's worth checking out. Sting.
We have to deal with this together.
Number 3, Sting is a creature feature horror flick, making its streaming debut on Hulu on October 11th. It follows Ethan, a comic book artist who also works as a building superintendent. He's trying to juggle his job and his relationship with his daughter, Charlotte. Things take a wild turn when Charlotte finds a spider that crashes to Earth with an asteroid. That spider doesn't stay small for long. It turns into a massive threat, bringing chaos to their lives and the entire building.
Spiders only know 2 things.
At the heart of it all is the relationship between Ethan and Charlotte as they deal with family drama while facing down this giant spider. Overall, it's a fun, low-stakes thriller with a giant alien spider, perfect for those who enjoy lighthearted monster films. The Platform 2,
Somos prisioneros de nosotros mismos.
At last, we're getting the highly anticipated sequel to the 2019 Spanish film, The Platform, a dystopian sci-fi horror that became one of Netflix's most popular foreign language hits. Directed by Galder Gaztelu Urrutia, the new installment arrives on October 4th. It picks up where the original left off, inside a brutal, vertical prison where food is unfairly distributed, sparking chaos. A new law is introduced, but can justice truly exist in a place like this? Starring Milena Smith and Hovik Kuchgarian, this sequel dives even deeper into the rebellion within the system, blending intense social commentary with thrilling sci-fi drama. Terrifier 3. Number 1, we have the highly anticipated sequel in the Terrifier franchise, Terrifier 3, set to release on October 11th in theaters. This time, we dive into a Christmas-themed slasher film directed by Damien Leone, where Art the Clown is back to spread his unique brand of festive carnage. Yes, you heard that right. Art's donning a Santa suit, and trust me, it adds a twisted twist to his usual bloody antics. As with the previous installments, the special effects and shocking kills take center stage. You can expect some incredible practical gore effects and imaginative scenes that push the limits of horror.
Far away from here as possible, as far away from you.
We both know this isn't over.
Art's silent, psychotic behavior is both terrifying and darkly amusing, especially when he interacts with unsuspecting characters. His antics will leave you on the edge of your seat. If you're a fan of extreme horror, with its jaw-dropping practical effects and creative kills, Terrifier 3 is a must-watch.
It's all right to be afraid. Have faith. He will protect his children.
Breathe him in.
Get inside!
He'll make you do.
Somebody help me! Dad.
Where is he?
You underestimate me.
Get a look in their eyes. Lights are on, nobody's home. You are overreacting. It's just kids being kids.
If you enjoyed our picks for new horror releases in October, give us a thumbs up. Want even more movie recommendations? Check out the video description for links to our other content, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos.